One thing that I want to remind all of us is that using data is very, very important. Your customer data should be at the center of your everyday marketing strategy. Rothy's another popular shoe company. And so you can see here's 3 different examples from hashtag Rothy's Love. And the goal is to actually get customer reviews and get testimonials from their customers. So you can see from email to Instagram to Twitter, how do we try to bring a lot of data into one place? So using a hashtag is one way Rothy's was tracking how much feedback they were getting from their customers, and then ultimately use that to define their multi-channel strategy. So using some of these details to think about, can they create a sweepstakes? Can we use SMS to further follow up? Another good example is using data to optimize your paid social. So knowing what kind of products a customer looked at on your product page. So if you're Crate & Barrel, did Jerry spend more time looking at decorative items, vases for flowers versus for couches? Based on the information Crate & Barrel collect about my individual purchasing intent and desire for a potential product, we should be able to target Jerry with a more specific ad, like the one that I'm showing here. So that's another example of using data to bring multi-channel marketing campaign in a more cohesive way. Here's another fun example, using social media to grow your customer base. So oftentimes giveaway comes to mind. So whether you're doing a giveaway or sweepstakes, being able to get customers' attention and have them opt into your email newsletter or SMS updates, and initiate that starting using your social media channel is also another great example of multi-channel, because typically most of us thinking about starting with the email newsletter and get them to drive traffic to our social media. So think about vice versa, so it becomes a more seamless multi-channel strategy. Here's some of my favorite examples, and as we know that SMS, MMS are typically becoming more important in our day-to-day, and most of us can't live without this piece of device. I know I wake up checking it and go to bed looking at it. So how do we stand out in a crowded, noisy space as a brand? So here are 3 pretty fun examples. Starbucks creating a game, engaging their consumers. Here in the middle, a very, very fun campaign idea during Memorial Day. We just had Memorial Day weekend. So how do we reach out to our consumers, remind them of our special promo? Or the last one with a little bit of sense of humor, reminding customers that they don't even need to get out of their bed. They can shop in their pajamas. So sometimes using SMS to target those customers that have actually maybe been disengaged with you, because SMS is a more intimate channel. It requires a lot of interactions or more intimacy and immediacy. It does build trust. But one thing that we want to remind you is don't overuse it. Don't over text your customers, because they will get annoyed, they will feel bombarded and ultimately subscribe. So think about a cohesive SMS strategy that will complement your existing email newsletter, your social media campaign, and even the Slack channel that we talked about from Glossier's success story.